So who wants to play basketball today?
Ah, there you go.
Oh, my God. That video is just amazing. I can't get enough of that video.
That clip is fantastic. I've been watching it all weekend. Can't get enough of it.
The Pistons and Pacers, everyone knows the story by now. It's on the front page of every paper in America.
Thugs.
Well, Ron Artest is now, a superstar.
Superstar.
Like it or not, he's now a superstar. The guy wanted to take a break from playing in the NBA because he has a rap album coming out. Yeah. And he wanted to promote that. And now, not only will he be able to promote the album because he's done for the season, everyone knows who Ron Artest is, and this freaking thing's going to sell like crazy. That's what's nuts about our culture.
And he's a gangster.
He's
got some street cred.
They all look like gangsters.
They are thugs. Basketball is just wrought with thugs and a thug mentality.
It's music, though. Look
It's
at the vibe boards.
embarrassing. Oh, I know. Yeah, absolutely.
What's the common thread between it's not what you think. What's the common thread between the guys that were involved with this brawl and the vibe awards?
Rap music?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, so, I mean, you've seen the video.
He
just lost
nothing.
his mind. I mean, I don't blame him. Someone's throwing something at you, but,
Oh, yeah, that guy in the crowd. What a shot. What a lob. Did you see the one camera angle they had where they just showed him in slow motion? They showed him do this underhand arcing lob, and it hit him right in the chest. He's laying on that table all bad. That was such a sarcastic way to say, look, I'm cool, I'm relaxing, laying on the table like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets hit, lost his mind, and ran and winds up grabbing the wrong guy in the stands.
Right. He ran by the guy that actually threw it.
Yeah, he ran by because it was the guy with the hat.
Right.
The hat. And then he grabbed the guy in a black shirt who his face looked like, Mommy!
Right. I just wanted to go to the game.
And then the guy with the hat grabbed Artest grabbed him from behind, and then it was just all over. There was no bringing back any civility to that scene.
You guys might have forgotten. Why didn't he take that anger out on Ben Wallace, who shoved him? He's a faggot. He runs up and he hits some little guy in the stands, and he doesn't belt Ben Wallace. Shoved him by the neck.
I was showing Anthony a picture of Ben Wallace today. I go, what would you do if you saw this come running at you? Where's that picture again?
The picture's
I'm sure it's in your local
frightening.
paper, too. I'm like, what the F would you do? And it goes, run as fast as I can.
Run away. For some reason, there doesn't seem to be discipline in basketball. Although there was this big football fight, too.
The same day.
The same day.
The college football fight.
But, yeah, college.
And they're punching each other with helmets on. I mean, that's nuts. That's just steroid rage.
It's ridiculous. But professional sports, there's a certain, attitude you're supposed to have with professional sports. It gets very competitive and stuff. But, to run into the stands like that, and take out a dopey fan that's throwing something at you, you're supposed to blow that off. Because I'll tell you, he's made a few people a lot of money in those stands.
Mm-hmm.
That one guy that he grabbed, that it was obvious he had nothing to do with it.
Right.
What a lawsuit that guy's got.
Oh, my God.
I hope you sell a lot of rap albums there, Pally.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be doling out some cash. And then people that weren't even affected. There was one father that was shielding his young daughter's eyes from the horrible scene. There's a lawsuit right there. Everyone in the stands is going to sue. And why not?
I think they're going to play the next game with no fans.
Really?
Oh, yeah. When those two teams get together again.
Think it's going to look like a prison game?
They can't take a chance.
Nobody in the stands. And it is in Detroit, Jesus, or right outside of Detroit.
What about the guy that was in the front row that just decided to get in on the action? And he's going
oh my God.
punch for a while with... Who punched him out? I don't even know.
That was the other guy with the headband on?
Yeah.
The little fat kid?
Yeah.
Looked like Bob Kelly?
Oh,
there
hilarious.
was one guy that came out onto the floor to have a little discussion and was just immediately punched in the face. And you gotta just wonder why this idiot would get out of his seat.
And they're saying that it was the worst fight in NBA history. I don't think so.
Well, the worst fight, not the worst punch. I think you're going to talk about the worst single punch.
Well, the Kermit Washington incident. Kermit Washington of the L.A. Lakers.
Yeah.
He punched Rudy Tomjanovich back in 1977 and just completely shattered his jaw, and I think knocked him out cold. And I think he was even in a coma or a slight coma or
Punched
something.
into a coma.
But the problem was Rudy Tomjanovich. It was an all-out brawl, and he was running full speed. I don't know where he was running to. I don't know if he was trying to help a teammate across the court or something, but he was just running. And Kermit Washington turned around, saw Rudy coming at him, thinking he's going to tackle him or something, and just punched. So it was the full force of a punch plus running into the punch.
Running into it.
It was one of the. If you've never seen the video, it'll almost make you ill.
Big gangly guy just falling to the floor like a sack of potatoes.
Oh my God, it was unbelievable. That was the worst punch. I mean, in sports history, I think.
And I'll tell you something.
Oh, here it is again.
You cannot look at the television all weekend long. Yeah, look at that. That's great. Oh, just clobbered that little fatso.
Little fat boy in a jersey.
Take this with your fatso.
What was he holding in his left hand? A rally towel, or was that? Was he?
It was something like a towel.
Or was he working for the Pistons, or was he just a fan?
I don't know
if
he was
just a dopey fan.
Was he a towel boy for the Pistons? Like one of those kids that sits there and I don't know what they're called.
Towel boy. Towel boy. I think I heard the whoever the basketball player was that hit him right before he hit him. He said, "Hey, get a load of fatso there."
So that's something else everyone's talking about today. Just unbelievable video.
Little fat idiot. Oh. What is he, stupid? Oh. Stay in your seat.
Sit down.
His friends will be teasing him about that. You imagine having footage of one of us getting punched in the face? How many times you'd watch that?
Oh, over and over again. Stop it.
To see Voss getting hit like that?
Oh, wouldn't you love that?
I think that was
Teeth go flying like you dropped a box of chiclets.
That was Jermaine O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal?
I believe punched out the fatso.
A sliding punch to the fat boy.
Yeah.
Earl, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, Earl, what's up?
What are you doing up so early?
It's a long story.
Why do we call?
I bet it isn't.
You called Earl, right? He has nothing to add. Earl, what do you have to add about this fight?
No, just one of the worst things well, actually, it was the best reality TV ever.
Oh, there you go.
But the fat kid pretty much had it coming to him because he has no business being out on the floor. The other guy, he'll probably make a couple of mil just from. It was funny because 1 minute he's cheering, he's really cheering, and then the next second, bam, Artest is just all over him. Hello.
This is unbelievable commentary.
We love it.
I'm speechless.
But you called me.
Ben did, because Ben thinks this is great radio to wake you up.
Ben gets Earl on the phone, wakes him up, puts him on our airwaves to pretty much rehash without anything new whatsoever what we were just talking about. And then Ben sits there and laughs because Earl is so bad. So
Earl, give us something.
This is personal entertainment for Ben.
Earl, give us something different.
Give us a different little angle on the whole thing.
Well, I just think the fans got off, in a weird way, they get off the hook because now this poor bastard's got to sit out for a year.
Poor bastard, he ran up and punched the wrong guy. He hit the wrong guy.
Don't you think the fans are the I don't know, the loose cog in the whole thing? They're the ones that, you should expect the unexpected from these mutants because you don't know who it is. But the professionalism should be there with the player.
No, I understand, but that doesn't give the fans the right to start throwing stuff.
I agree. Hey, but look, we did our first Philly thing, 3 years ago, when we first went down to Philly and they were throwing stuff at Stalker Patty.
Uh-huh.
She didn't run out and punch somebody in the face. She took her urine all over her Superman suit with dignity and walked back.
That is an amazing, that's an amazing story. Maybe we'll talk about it later.
No, but the fat kid, he had no business being out on the floor because you knew he was going to try to sucker punch him.
He wasn't really out on the floor. He had like the Spike Lee seats. They have these seats where you're pretty much on the court.
Which is another ridiculous thing. What other sport are the fans right there on the playing surface? Get them off.
Well, there should probably be a wall at this point.
Back to hockey type thing. Put the plexiglass up to keep the animals away from each other.
I mean, has anyone
because
been
Spike Lee gets away with murder half the time. This guy's allowed to run on the court now. He's a fan. That's all he is. I don't care if he made a few good movies and a lot of bad ones. He's just a fan when it comes down to it. He shouldn't be allowed to jump on the court, yelling and screaming at players and the umps, refs.
I'd like to see him get punched. Wouldn't that be fun?
No doubt. I would love to see
Whack.
that.
I like Spike.
And Earl, don't say poor Ron Artest. You know the deal. The guy, he wanted to take time out this year to promote his rap album.
Oh, I mean,
this is perfect for him. This is perfect for him. You kidding me?
Yeah, he'll be on every talk show, plugging his album and talking about how he got screwed by the league.
Throwing down TV cameras onto the floor. Driving through people's backyards, knocking down mailboxes. Got a girl in the car. That's a man act.
He punched that fat kid. That's an attention getter.
Sure was an attention getter. All right, Earl. Thanks for your
Punching a fat boy is baby shit alongside what this dude's doing.
Earl, thanks for your insight. Okay. All right, get out of here.
Thank you, Earl.
Steve, what's up, buddy?
There's been a bit of a riot here.
What, Steve?
No, not much. How you guys doing? It's great to have you in Detroit.
You're calling from Detroit.
Motor City.
Yeah.
You guys are animals in that city, man.
Just what we needed. We still had the stigma 20 years later, burning down the city after the Tigers won the series.
Right.
Now we're going to be known as Battle Royal City or something like that.
That was a hell of a scene, man.
It was, it's just those jerk-off fans. It's finally good to see, because you always see in hockey games people throwing stuff over and no one, gets beat up. But it's good to see somebody finally get it.
Look at that. There's an interesting take on it, Opie. Somebody from Detroit saying that it was kind of nice to see a fan get a little back.
And you know why they don't get beat up in the hockey games is because you've seen the footage.
Oh, I've seen it.
They do try to get to the fans, but they can't get over that glass.
Well, there was that one video from 10 years ago. ESPN showed where the guy was spraying Ty Domi with a water bottle, and the glass fell down, and then Domi ended up beating the hell out of the guy.
Oh yeah. That was a good video as well.
There's been a few recently, hasn't there? Within the past 5 years or so, where a couple of the guys have gotten up into the stand, but they look so dopey trying to walk up the stairs with the skates on. It's really a little rough, Bring the fan out on the ice, and then you'd see some.
So you have no problem with what happened, huh?
I do have a problem just because it's us, but it would have happened if it would have been in Chicago, New York, L.A. Well, no, probably not L.A., but any other, city that we have a rival with, be it there or here, I'm sure the same thing would have happened if some moron would have threw a cup, but, I'd like to see a good fight like anybody, but it just sucks that it happened here because we've been stuck with the stigma for so long.
Yeah, I think the next game you guys play in Detroit with the Pacers.
Christmas.
Oh, it's Christmas?
Christmas Day on NBC.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas Day on NBC. That's perfect for the NBA.
We're going to do it in a cage match. Put a big cage over the court.
The Pacers.
Who's not watching that game Christmas Day?
Oh, man, NBC and TNT are going to love it. They got Kobe and Shaq getting together for the first time that day, too.
Wow, very cool.
They are going to promote it. They're going to show the video again over and over on Christmas Day. We're going to put both teams in a steel cage.
Now, you guys mentioned that the guy that Artest first slugged,
the
one that threw it, did you see the guy in the blue shirt kind of underhand the cup to hit him?
Uh-huh.
If you get the video, watch it. The guy, he's got a blue Ben Wallace warm-up jersey on. He underhands it, and then he pushes Artest into the guy that, didn't do nothing.
Yeah, after Artest grabs the guy in the black shirt that didn't do anything and had the horrified look on his face as he was being hit, you could just see him going, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. And,
after he was walking out of his chiropractor, they had an interview with the guy.
He's rich. He's rich.
Yeah,
you see the guy. Set. You see the guy that won the Mega Millions? That's nothing. That's nothing. This guy is rich now. Forget about it. Sell a lot of rap albums, pal, because you're going to be paying out. You're going to make a lot of guys payday. That is his ticket to get into that game was like a lotto.
God.
Oh, isn't that fantastic?
That's a really justifiable lawsuit when you're sitting there and a 6'9" criminal runs out and just attacks you.
You're watching a game and this guy just kills you.
Wow. All right. Well, thanks, Steve.
Hey, guys, thanks a lot. Take it easy.
They love this footage. They love it.
I didn't like the way Artest took that push to the throat and did nothing to Ben Wallace. He didn't try to throw a punch back, but he sees this little scrawny idiot who looks like the Cubs game fuck up. Remember? That's exactly what that guy looked like. Then he runs up and beats him up. The guy's probably 5'9".
Yeah.
I'm not saying I blame him.
5'9", $140 maybe.
Yeah.
And the guy that really threw it grabbed Artest. Like, what's up? What's up in that guy's mind?
I don't know.
You skated. Sit back and enjoy the show you started.
Steven, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Chicago checking in. What do you got, bud?
Hey, well, I kind of have to disagree with this guy. I mean, I'm from Chicago. We're a high-class city here, and this would have never happened here.
Oh, stop.
That would have never happened in Chicago, let me tell you.
This could have happened in any arena in America.
But, I mean, Ron Artest was at fault for sitting on the bench kind of. Where all the sportscasters are.
Well, he's a gangster.
Well, yeah, he's a...
Yeah!
But the best was when that second kid got the uppercut from Stephen Davis.
Yeah.
Oh, great one.
Oh yeah. And then he fell to the floor.
I've watched this video, I don't know, 20 to 30 times easily, and I can't get enough of
look,
it.
I'm watching it again
Here it is, over here.
And when the cop was ready to pepper spray Ron Artest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then somebody threw ice water or beer right in his face. Artest is trying to beat this guy up. Then some of the NBA guys grab him and are trying to get him off of the guy, and a cup hits him directly in the face. Who's the ballsy fan that threw that one?
They just panicked. Here, are you thirsty, sir?
Perhaps some alcohol will calm him down.
Unbelievable.
It's like when two dogs are just banging in the street, you throw some icy beverage on them.
Try to calm them down. Dave in Indianapolis, what's up? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Someone's got to set this to music.
I cannot get enough of watching old fat boy hit the deck. Boy, I went down, didn't I?
That was funny. What did he say to him? What was the honeymooners quote you did before?
Hey, get a load of fatso there. Harvey. I got a friend Shirley that's bigger than you.
Dave, go ahead.
Hey, man.
Hey.
I'm down in Indy right now, and they are freaking crying about this. They're blaming the whole thing on the Detroit fans. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's not really ridiculous. I don't think you should be throwing cups of beer at anyone.
All right, yellow belly.
But I was up in Detroit last year, and after they won the finals, they had a big fireworks celebration afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's tons of people with video cameras. All the news crews are there. Some random argument breaks out in the middle of this. Guy breaks out a 9mm and starts shooting at the guy that he was in the argument with. This guy takes off running into the crowd. The guy proceeds to shoot 9 other people. And shooting.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, sir.
I haven't seen that angle yet.
Slow motion, new angle of Fat Boy.
That fat kid wasn't even raising his hands.
No.
He was just kind of sitting there jawing at him, and Artest just
talking.
Artest sized him up, but he missed horribly twice.
He said, "Wait a minute, you're not as big as Ben Wallace," and he slugged his face.
Yeah,
he didn't really hit him.
Another guy came over and punched him in the face. Fat Boy.
Yeah. Artest tried to take care of business, and he was so pumped up he kind of grazed his face twice. And then O'Neal took care of him.
His own grandma could have walked up and he'd have punched her. That's how wound up this guy was.
And here it is again. We've seen it 10 times just during this break alone.
Poor guy in the black shirt. And the guy with the hat.
I'm sorry. I know it's radio, but I can't get enough of this video.
I cannot get enough.
That was just another shot of him getting another face full of beverage.
I want every angle.
Dave,
every
thanks. We're a little distracted.
A
Craze fan with gun last year in Detroit. That's no surprise. Thank you. All right.
Detroit.
Let's go to Jeff in D.C. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, O&A.
Let's go. Here it is again. I mean, they keep showing it.
This is the most
hold on 1 second.
Video ever.
Oh my God.
Oh, this poor guy. He didn't do anything.
Why was the guy through the water? That fat kid took a couple shots, though.
You know what? I have to take it. I have to take that back. He did take one shot. And then he was.
Oh, man.
And then,
there's where he gets hammered. Oh, Fat Boy goes down. Fat Boy goes down.
Goes down. Fat Boy is down.
Stop the fight. Fat Boy is down.
Jeff, what's going on?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
These pro athletes, I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. They make tons and tons of money. They're out of control.
Yeah.
They get a fingernail turned, and they want to quit playing. I mean, it's ridiculous. These guys.
Hold on. Did anyone else see the black lady going, ooh?
There's like, one angle after Artest gets hit with the cup and gets up and charges into the stand.
Yeah.
This black chick is looking and she goes, ooh,
you're in trouble.
And he runs right by her and grabs the guy in the black shirt, who is just, I can't get enough of looking at his horrified face going, but why? Is he coming for me?
I love the guy that actually threw it, kind of stepping, going, right this way, sir.
Yeah. He just steps back like, okay, attack that man, please.
There he is, fella.
All right, Jeff, pro athletes out of control. Go ahead.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Oh, They just keep showing it.
These pro athletes are just out of control. You know, the college guys, they're playing their hearts out so that they can
thug
make these
mentality.
millions of dollars.
Thug mentality. There's no discipline anymore. There's no pride anymore in the fact that you're on these teams. There's no pride that you made it into the professionals. You know, they used to have some kind of pride in that.
Absolutely.
Not anymore.
Well, they're all in it for themselves now.
It's all about the cash. It's all about the Benjamins.
You know, Ron Artest,
about the paper.
Ron Artest, one of the better players in the league, but he doesn't even care anymore. He wants to be a rap artist.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I hope he sells lots of albums because that white boy is going to be.
Nah, you know what?
For life.
You watch. I mean, he'll get a good lawyer and he'll do just fine.
He'll be in a settlement. They'll settle out. The guy will make some money though. That's for sure.
$1 million.
You want to be that guy going, oh, no, don't punch me.
All right, thank you, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Let's go to Mark in Jersey. Hey, Mark, what's up?
Hey, if you watch that replay slowly, there's two fat guys on the court. The one guy that Artest sizes up isn't the same guy that Jermaine O'Neal's not.
The other guy's some little Mexican-looking guy.
Wait, those are two different fat guys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, he takes like a glancing
I thought it was the
blow
same guy.
from Artest, but then the other fat boy gets slugged by a different player. I'm not even
Jermaine.
sure. Jermaine comes sliding over and punches him in the face.
All right, thanks, Mark.
Later.
Something to look for next time they show the video.
Oh, of course, something new.
All right, let's say hi to Sarah in Oregon. Wow, Sarah, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? Did you get my pictures?
Hold on, I didn't mean for the situation to turn out like it did. I also regret and apologize to fans who were
upset by what happened.
I know.
I understand it got out of control, but I thought he's basically saying David Stern was a little too harsh on. That was our test. And you apologize to the fans who were upset, like the one that you attacked who didn't do anything stupid.
That was a statement that was written for him.
Of course it was.
And sent out. Like, I'm sure his statement was, fuck all y'all. Right. And they said, perhaps we ought to work on this a little together.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. I hate the official statements.
Because they're never written by the actual people.
Yeah, someone messes up and there's the official statement.
I'm sure his statement said something about how that motherfucker